Committee member, Senator Mazie Hirono. Senator, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
So you were in all of those hearings.
Yes.
Having questioned those nominees, are you surprised that they would sign on to this draft opinion?
No.
Why not?
Because the right-wing justices on this court, thanks to the Trump justices, are poised to take away a constitutional right that women in our country have relied on for 50 years. This is a court, right-wing court, that is prepared to undo rights that have been in place for decades. They have no problems with that, so it doesn't surprise me. And by the way, Justice Kavanaugh signaled his opposition to abortion rights in a really important case before the D.C. Circuit called the Garza case, and that's how he got to the front of the line for Trump to nominate him to be a justice.
But what he said to Dianne Feinstein was to indicate that he believed in precedent, in legal precedent.
Oh, you know what I say to that, right? Because this is practically a 50-year precedent. BS. Truly, he signaled very strongly his opposition to abortion rights, and this is what's happening as a result of all these justices, right-wing justices, being on this court.
Well, Senator Schumer is going to bring up the House bill to codify Roe.
Yes.
But again, you have Senator Sinema indicating that she's still against changing the filibuster rule.
Mm-hmm.
The president is not supporting changing the filibuster rule. He's not taking that on yet. Don't know if that was going to change. So what prospect is there of the Senate joining the House and of taking action to codify Roe?
I just say we have to persevere, because you see the crowd over there. There are millions and millions of women in this country who have awakened to the fact that they no longer control their bodies. And the question becomes, what other constitutional right is going to be on the hit list next? I can tell you what that is. It's Obergefell, the Marriage Equality Act, which Justices Thomas and Alito have already signaled that they would like to revisit. So in my view, the civil rights that we hold dear are all subject to being undone by this, I would call this a radical Supreme Court. So we need to mobilize at the state level, where a lot of these battles are going to continue, as well as elect more Democratic senators.
I wanted to show something that Senator Murkowski said this morning in the hallway to my colleagues.
The leak is absolutely reprehensible and needs to be condemned in the strongest possible terms. I really find it shocking that that this would happen. I understand it is unprecedented. Second point is, Roe is still the law of the land. We don't know the direction that this decision may ultimately take, but if it goes in the direction that this leaked copy has indicated, I will just tell you that it rocks my confidence in the court right now.
And Senator Collins said that this decision, this draft, is inconsistent with what those judges that said before they were confirmed with her vote, of course. Do you think that maybe even if Sinema objects to changing the filibuster rule, you might have these two Republican women who now say that they were misled be part of a coalition with
Andrea,
Democrats?
that's why we should get rid of the filibuster, so that we at least have a shot at passing the Protection Women's Right to an Abortion Act that the House passed. That would be a start. However, I think we all knew this was coming. And by the way, the fact that the Republicans are more stunned by the leak than by this court prepared to take away a constitutional right of 50 years standing is astounding to me, but sadly not surprising.
Senator Mazie Hirono of the Judiciary Committee, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us today.
Aloha.